Hello, my friends. It's Katy Gostaspi, and I'm here to talk to you about this blog post that I did that has gotten a lot of traction over time. And I think it's such an important post for you guys to consider. And it really is how you perceive yourself in branding or in the world of self-marketing or in frankly anything we do as human beings. We're always looking at, hey, how are other people perceiving us? How are we coming across? And remember when you were in high school and it really, really mattered how other people saw us and what they thought of us and how important that was? I remember I could care less what my mother thought, but it was really important to me what other people at school thought of me. And that's a legitimate concern, right? But as we grow and as we evolve and as we, more importantly, work on our business and our career and who we are as human beings, the growth cycle that we're going through, the whole point is for us to be okay with who we are and want to change and grow and transform and transmute because we want it for ourselves, because it fulfills a purpose deep within us, not because we're trying to cater to our boss, our significant other, and become something other people want from us. Don't misunderstand me. Taking into consideration how you're perceived in the world is critical. In fact, it's a huge part of what I work with clients. However, it can't be the starting point. The starting point really has to be, how do you perceive yourself? And how do you come across to your audience based on your own self-perception? And self-perception is kind of a tough nut to crack only because it makes us uncomfortable, right? It's like, oh, I don't want to be looking at how I am and how I come across. I get that. Like, who wants to shine that mirror on ourselves, put the spotlight on us just in case it's not good enough? But here's what you're going to find. Ignorance is not always bliss. You can't change and iterate if you're not willing to go and look at what's working and what could be working better, right? So how your state of mind is around the changes you're making is critically important. But more importantly, it's fun. Look at it as self-care and taking care of yourself and nurturing and nourishing yourself with all the right focal point items. So I try to do this all the time with myself, really looking inward and going, where could I be taking care of myself better? Where could I be watching out for myself better? Where could I be slowing down better? It's not easy for me. And when I say I do it all the time, it comes and goes in spatterings. And when I remember and I get frustrated when I forget, I have all of those things challenging me as well. However, when I do it, I know that that's a reflection of me on myself, but it exudes outward to other people. And they're going to pick up on that vibe. Because remember, you as a brand, as a human being, as a human, not as a professional. Don't confuse your role with your identity. You as a human being have a vibe to you. And other people pick up on that vibe. And then your business and your career trajectory has that same vibe. So you want to make sure you're setting up that vibe and that frequency and how you emotionally resonate with your audience the best way possible. And the first step is to stop and take care of yourself, nurture self-care, and see how you're being perceived by yourself. And then we can work on external perceptions. And that's what the blog is about all week. Enjoy it. Leave me a note, drop a note here and let me know what you think of this content. I'm happy to have a conversation with any of you. And if you want a one-on-one session, I gift about 3 of those per month. So if you want to get on my calendar for that, I'm happy to see the first 3 people. And until next time, Katy G out.